Oh, well, I'll tell you why I can't. It's the wrong. Dude, I am tired. Okay. Yeah, so I've been up all night with the baby. She's got bronchitis. That's what it is. Apparently, babies don't get bronchitis. It's got another name, but I'm too tired to look it up. Where are we, Ben?
We are in the Actur Stadium, Zaragoza, Spain, underneath an Irish sky.
It is in the colloquial vernacular of the Bulldog channel, a bruised sky, isn't it?
It's perfect for the game we're about to watch.
Which is?
Gaelic Football, which...
I beg your pardon?
Gaelic Football is like football, but is nothing like football. It's basically a mashup of football, rugby, and basketball. The rules are very, very different.
Are you allowed to say that? Do the Irish get cross if you describe it
well,
as a mashup of those things?
That's basically what the internet's told me.
And the internet's never wrong.
I'll be perfectly honest, I don't know anything about this sport. We don't really practice or play this sport in England, as to my knowledge anyway. I've no knowledge. We're gonna have to go and interview some people and have them explain it to us in idiot terms.
Which shouldn't be too difficult. They were probably in the pub last night, so they're probably a bit like idiots now. What's going on now? There seems to be women's teams playing.
Today, I understand they have the Zaragoza team. There's a team from Madrid and there's a team from Barcelona. This is actually a historical moment because it is the first tournament to take place in the city of Zaragoza. However, there are 26 teams around Spain.
You've done your research, Ben.
Yeah.
I am very impressed.
Yeah, I have. But it's a very new sport. It's a very unusual sport because it belongs to the expats that live here. They brought it over.
Specifically the Irish expats, obviously. I'm doing my bit. I'm wearing my Dublin Up the Dubs GAA shirt. So we're going to go find some members of the team, ask them about how this team was created, this club has been created. It's its debut game today, isn't it? It's its first game. So let's go find out. It's quite a crowd here. It's looking quite good. Very, very miserable weather.
Considering it's raining, I'm surprised by the number of people that turned up. As we know, Spanish people, well, they don't burst into flames when they get hit by rain, but they kind of melt, I guess.
They don't appreciate it at all, do they? No. Okay, let's see what happens. Bulldog presents From the Halfway Line, Irish Eyes, a sideline look at Zaragoza's first ever Gaelic football match. Listeners are advised that there are occasional sporadic uses of very colourful and explicit language in these programmes, and those who are easily offended should probably not listen at all. So here we are, Ben, just moments away from history being made in Zaragoza. The Zaragoza team are on the pitch, warming up. Thank you very much, very kind of you, sir. We are mere moments away from the kick-off.
Is it a kick-off? Punt off?
Is it a kick-off or a punt-off? We're not sure.
Got as much of an idea as me.
That is one of the players confirming his lack of... We haven't practiced that bit yet.
You don't know, you haven't practiced the start of the game.
You played football.
Let's see how it goes. So here we go. The Barcelona or Madrid?
Oh, Madrid.
Madrid. So the Madrid Harpies, is that what they're...
And they're off.
It is immediately a little bit more intense than the women's game.
Yeah. Everything to play for.
In the first 30 seconds, they don't look too bad. They look competent.
And then the wheezing starts.
Yeah. The Madrid team are very quick on their feet. I don't know what happened there. The ball's been taken right back. He's looking at it. He's trying to find a sweet spot. Some sort of free kick.
I think it's run out of batteries.
Philip, with a limited clearance, puts them back in danger again. That was a shoulder barge. That was allowed, I believe. Ball is hanging in the Zaragoza area. Delivered back. That is 1 point as a conversion or a field goal, whatever they call it in in this parlance.
I think it's a field goal.
Yeah.
I think it's 15.
Jay.
Is it 15 love now?
It is. What are your first thoughts, Ben, on the first couple of
I've
minutes?
absolutely no idea what's going on.
Football. Get in there,
The
Alan.
Madrid team seem to be communicating with each other a little bit better.
Definitely a lot more effective drilled
They're
movement.
dominating the game.
And that's gone into the goal.
And it's a touchdown.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know. Who knows? 15 love.
That is one over the top shufti and a goal. I think that's 4-0 to the other
3
team.
points for
3 points for a
and
goal,
then
1 point for
Now,
like a conversion rugby type
Positioning the
thing.
ball on the ball nipple.
I think he's now. I think now Philip has taken up the sport of Gaelic golf. He's teed up the ball, but the tee's
Turn
not
it
the
over.
right size.
It's the wrong cone, of course.
It's a par 3. That is a beautiful, beautiful drive straight to the other team. It's going to be the school of hard knocks today for Zaragoza, I feel.
I think they might learn how to play Gaelic.
But no offside, and that is a second goal. Team. Oh, Philip. Oh.
Save.
What Simon's giving it a bit large. The referee is giving him a kind of Gaelic shrug. So there are no corners, so it's effectively like a free kick from the halfway line. Zaragoza have strung 3 passes together. This is good. A nice ball into the Reds.
They play very well when they don't have the ball.
Excellently. They've got some real delicate turns on them.
I'm not really sure about the tackling technique. It seems that it's more kind of aggressive hugging.
It is called Gaelic football after all. Valiant efforts there. I don't know, is that a field goal? No, there's a definite waving from the other referee. The principal referee is giving some jip to the Zaragoza players who seem to be complaining about the weather. I don't know. What are they complaining about?
Well, the ball shot off into a different pitch there that isn't involved in this game.
But you see, immediately there was a bit of having it large conversation with the referee.
I think it's just normal anger, like normal Irish anger.
Normal Irish anger. There you go. That is. Did you get that from Wikipedia?
Yeah, it's on the Wikipedia Gaelic Football page.
Normal Irish anger. That is actually a good clearance by Philip. Straight to the other team. No. We have actually
James has got it.
maintained.
Go
No.
on, James.
Some good handling technique there from the Zaragoza bench. Well done. You
Run,
can
Alan,
hear.
run.
You can hear the weight of the ball, can't you? It is. It sounds heavier than a football.
Yeah, it's like kicking a coconut, apparently.
Like, is that someone said that to you?
That's
You
on
made that up?
the Gaelic Football Wikipedia page also.
Oh, excellent. You really did do your research. You read an entire page of Wikipedia.
Half a page. I got bored.
Okay. So there's really no surprise in the flow of the game here. It is very much Zaragoza pinned in their half, not really with any sight of goal yet. There was a nice little late shoulder barge there. I'm not quite sure if it was a barge or just momentum.
Come on, boys.
Come on, lads! Come on, Johnny!
Go on.
Come on!
This guy's all right, isn't he? Ooh. Pushed off the pitch. Thankfully, there was a gap in the hoarding, which he ran through. Otherwise, that would have been a rather uncomfortable end of an afternoon. So that's something like, is it 4 goals, which is 3 points for each goal, and a point for a
try.
well, a point for a point. It's called a point.
Keep it simple. Yeah.
That is half time. The score is Madrid some, Zaragoza none. They're trudging back towards us now. They look a little bit
Actually, a
forlorn.
little bit afraid of the returning home team.
Alan's having a cigarette.
Take a break for a wheeze on a fag.
Yeah.
Maybe sink a couple of pints. Packet of peanuts.
Come on, boys.
and, they'll be back on.
So you've got the wind with you in the second half. It's all be fine. History has been made. Records have been broken.
I don't know about records. Hearts, maybe.
So that was a very, very quick turnaround for half time. Zaragoza are now attacking the goal that we are closest to.
How many halves are there? That's the question.
Zaragoza are now attacking the goal that we are stood closest to, so we're not going to hear as much or see as much of the game. Obviously, you can't make a snap decision on whether you think this sport is a good spectator sport to watch or something to get into from that first half. Find it any more engaging than football?
I think this is probably the best match I've ever been to. It's great. I mean, Like, the only time I've ever seen these guys is when they've been propping up the bar half dead at 4 o'clock in the morning saying, we're going to make a team, we're going to make it work, we're going to make a team. That was 2 years ago. And now here they are today playing Zaragoza's first national tournament. Which is, I think, is great. You know, it's a testament to the, like we've been told many times by different people today. There's a really big social element in the game. They're all out on the pitch, shouting at each other, trying to knock the shit out of each other now. But I'm sure they'll be doing the same back in the bar later on.
We actually have something that came close to a semblance of an attack there from Zaragoza. A little glimmer of movement. Oh, well intercepted. That was well played by Zaragoza. They start to build up their right wing and switch it into the centre, back to the other team. Yeah, to be honest, it's going to take them a little while to gel. It's a learning experience.
I think it's quite obvious that the Zaragoza guys are a very new team, and they've only been training for about 2 or 3 months now, I think. They're doing very well, considering this is their first game and ever.
Yeah.
And they just, I think at the moment they seem to be channeling their anger at each other instead of the opposition, which is not really helping.
All these vehicles coming past, they don't know what's happening here. They don't understand the enormity of what they're witnessing. History being made.
History is being formed as we speak. And it's great to see the Irish lads bring the weather with them for the occasion.
Oh, look at this, look at this. Zaragoza building down their left-hand side. They've got players over, cuts into the middle, back in again. There we are outside the area. Look, that clearly was molestation. Alan's not very happy about it. He seems to be shouting with his entire body. There are some remonstrations with Pep Guardiola's younger brother, who is the referee. The Zaragoza players are now... What's happening? Is someone being sent off? Or
Simon got a card of white.
A white card? A white card?
What does that mean?
Does that mean he can work in Brazil? I'm not sure. We'll get back to you. We'll ask one of the experts. Here we go. Is this the first point? Oh, very nearly first points on the board in the history of Zaragoza Gaelic football.
They moved the goal. Crafty.
Clever. That is a good ball into the middle. This is an opportunity for Zaragoza to regroup and get a stitch. That is a lovely turn by the Madrid player. He has found himself in all kinds of space. He's brought the ball in field. They're still moving forward. He's ginger. He must be Irish. He's wrestled to... No, he isn't wrestled to the ground. The Zaragoza player attempts to wrestle him to the ground and ends up on the ground. A good sit up into the area. The keeper's fumbled it. But Madrid get it away. Oh, that is a goal. That is a goal. Some Zaragoza defenders shrug and ask questions of their midfield, but they're enthusiastically running back to the centre. They feel it. They fancy this. It's some.
Good tackle.
Yeah. There we go. History has been made. Well done, Zaragoza. Well done.
Are these your teeth?
So there we are, Ben. Now you've watched your first Gaelic football match. It stopped raining.
Yeah, that was my highlight.
Yeah,
actually,
absolutely. Remember, as always, it's not the winning or the losing. It's the getting out of bed with a hangover. That's what counts. And the free oranges, yes. So Gaelic football, just another in a long list of activities you can partake in. While drinking, yeah. And on a weekend in Zaragoza. Well played, boys. Well played. So there you go. History's been made. Zaragoza's first Gaelic football game. Certainly, second half performance looked a bit more comfortable in parts than the first half.
Yeah.
There was a bit of frustration that crept in towards the end of the first half. I could observe.
The argy-bargy, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of a few
Comes with the territory, I think. You know,
Yeah.
it's a physical game. So.
a bit of disagreement with the referee on a few moments as well.
Are you allowed? Are expletives allowed on your
Of
podcast?
course they are.
Yeah, the ref is a bit of a cunt, but
Apart from that expletive. We tend to avoid using that one. So yeah, the referee has proven to be a little bit unpopular with some of the decisions that were made.
Obviously, it's not going to make any difference. But you know,
So how's the team feeling apart from a bit of
well, we've
frustration?
another game, so we have a chance to redeem ourselves, and it'll probably definitely be closer in the next match. I'd say.
So then you're playing Barcelona after this game.
Yeah,
right.
directly. And hopefully they'll be a bit tired, so because they're playing directly after us. So.
Jolly good. Well, okay. Well, we'll be here to catch catch all the events. We're looking forward to celebrating your first points, to be honest. It would be nice.
I think we got one.
You think we missed that? We didn't see that. We didn't see points. We thought it went wide.
But that's the beauty of radio. You don't see anything.